I can honestly say that, man. Y'all can hold me accountable. If Jay go back to the United States or whatever, it will never happen as far as date. I ain't saying that I won't move back. It'll be unlikely. But if I did, I can tell you this: I'll be dating in other countries. I won't date over there anymore. I'm done.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is like this weekend, for example, I was in wolf mode all Thursday and Friday, and while that is going on, Friday I got one riding a bus from Santo Domingo, almost 4.5 hours. Didn't get here till 9 o'clock, and it wasn't no, I'm not coming. Do this, do that. Like I'll be there at 9 o'clock, knowing I was in wolf mode Thursday and Friday, and. As soon as they get there, it's just normal business. They cooking.
Wait, that's one of the bad ones you showed me. But he showed me one, boy, two of them. Just bad.
They're just out here. So I'm like, why would I go to the States where I got to argue and I got this list of where I can't take you when this one looking at me and like, why are we going out to eat? We can go get some food and I'll fly for 4 hours to see you. They can say it's monetary. These women can holler about money, but like I said before on one of the lives, my ex-wife didn't work. Her bills came to $2,000 a month. I pay every bill, and she worked full time. So I don't pay nowhere close to $2,000 a month for nobody out
living in paradise.
Exactly. So it's just like, if you still want us to be a man, like I'm old school. I'm all about, what a man's role, a woman's role. That's just how I am. I'm traditional when it comes to a lot of that stuff. But here, I can be traditional, not break the bank, and get all the respect and the appreciation while I'm doing it. That's the big difference. In the States, I could do that and get disrespected by my kids, disrespected by their mamas, by their family, by their best friend that's single and fat and can't get a man, but got so much to say about your relationship, especially in the Black community. We all know about that, right? They always got to hate best friend. But here, I can be the same man I've been since I was damn near 17 years old when I enlisted in the military, and I get the respect from everybody associated with this person. Now, you got to tiptoe around not taking care of her brother, her grandma, her uncle, and all these. Yes, you do. But it ain't no different than the States. It ain't no different. It ain't no different than who you got just need to borrow some money. Guess where that money coming from? You don't pay no bills. You know what I'm saying? So it's still coming out the house. So I just think here I can be a traditional man. I can be who I am, and it's a lot easier, and I get the appreciation back that I didn't get at home. That's just what I feel.
And like I chase paradise, there's no turning back.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bro. Hey, Sarge, I had a homeboy from the military, similar story like you was just saying. He had to pay child support for a kid that wasn't his, man. I remember going to court. I remember actually going to court with Buddy. And the judge told him, the judge was like, they had, they did the blood test. This was back in the day. So it's, they do DNA now, but back in the day, they did blood work, so they did the blood test and everything. It was not his child. You know what the judge said? The judge said, well, that child needs a father.
Oh boy.
And so my buddy, he was there for like 2 years. Just because he thought it was his kid. So, and I'm sitting up here looking like, what the fuck? Or like, what the hell 2 years got to do with, now you're obligated financially to this child is not even yours off of some fraud stuff. You know what I mean? Like this is really fraud, because the woman was saying, oh yeah, you're, it's your kid. Turned out it wasn't his. And then my son almost went through something similar, man. And if he would have listened to this, I'm glad he ain't listened to his stupid ass mom, because he would have been hemmed up the same way. I had to tell him, because he went and he did the DNA, and what he thought was his son turned out it wasn't his son. And there go his stupid ass mom. Oh, I don't believe that DNA. That boy looked just like you. That's your son. I told him, I said, don't you do another. He talking about, oh, well, mom said. I said, listen, to hell with your mom. I said, because your mom tried to hem me up that same damn way, and holes of a feather flock together. So I said, if you listen to your mom
like that to him, there he is.
You gonna be stuck. I said, listen. I said, listen to you. I told him the story about my boy in the military, and he was like, what? Because he was like, well, Dad, I just want to get him something for Christmas. And I said, don't you get that little bastard nothing. don't get him nothing because she could take you to court and be like, "Oh, well, he was doing this, he was doing that." You never know. You know what I'm saying? So
I think the biggest problem in the U.S. is that
hold on. Let's get his brother a shout out. He said hello from the Philippines. We be watching all over the world, man. Shout out to you.
We appreciate you.
Wow.
Appreciate you from the Philippines. Man, hopefully you ain't dealing with this stuff here that we dealing with over.
Yeah, man. So I had to tell my son, man, don't you get that little bastard nothing. I'm talking not a sock, not no Pampers, not no nothing. Don't do. I'm telling you. So so she tried.
Jay,
he tried taking him to court, and then it came up. I was like, nah, that's not your son. So you better go find the daddy.
Yeah, it can happen.
Jay, let me ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
2-bedroom condominium in Cartagena. What are they going for? Because the last time I checked, it was about $75,000.
Depending on where you look at, but I know
$1,000 or $1,000 buy.
I know some spots. 3-bedroom, brand new for under 50.
Okay, because a brother that I used to work with, and this might have been about 2 years ago, because I just retired from my job. So he had to tell me about a year, maybe 2 years ago. He said 2-bedroom condominium, overlooking the water, overlooking the ocean. He was $50,000, so he bought 2 of them.
Okay, yeah, the ocean, that's a different story. I'm talking about kind of away a little bit because now it's the tourist there. That same condo probably over 100 now.
Okay,
you know what I mean? And it just depends on where it's at. But to be honest with you, man, I try to steer guys away from that because the tourist stuff is where all the nonsense is. And it's cool when you first get here, but after a while, man, you kind of want to just blend in. You want to be able to walk to the store. I mean, Miguel's been to my crib, Kobe's been to my crib, Cam, and all of them will tell you, man, it's nice out here. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's the barrio, but it's brand new, the area where they're rebuilding everything. And I can find you something, man, on the top floor for under 50,000, bro. And all the amenities. Yeah. So it's still popping, but now you talk about and honestly, because it floods a lot down there because it's right close to the ocean, and Cartagena kind of sinking a little bit, like in the Boca Grande area. And I don't know if they're doing anything to kind of help it out, but it's better to go out away from that area, man. But it's still, and actually most of the chicks live like 5 minutes away from here, So
mine do.
But on Jay, what you like, the area that you're building is the good thing about it. You're building an area where Americans going to be able to be safe. If you're Miguel developing the area, big gang's going to come over there. Man, you're developing the area. You
got our own community.
You got our own community.
Like right now, bro, the spot where me and Miguel has three of the 4 neighbors want to sell right now.
Wow.
So I'm trying to buy the whole damn block, man. We gentrifying over here. They do it to our neighborhood, so we might as well do it over here. You know what I'm saying? But do it responsibly or whatever. But I'm hoping to get as many guys over here, man, and we have our own little communities and everything, kind of like what they got in DR. And I even said when they did
we need enclave. That's called an enclave. We need an enclave. DR. Look,
right.
Brazil. Colombia,
me and Sarge, me and Ron,
be able to travel.
Talk about this, man.
Think about that. We should all be able to travel to a place we got to worry about getting drugged, robbed, anything. We got an enclave. Hey, I'm going to Colombia. We got an enclave. I'm going to Brazil. Pattaya.
Right. That's what these groups are for, man. These groups ain't just to show off who the hell you with for that weekend. We don't give a damn, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?